Good evening, and welcome to the realm of Tirana, and to my basement apartment. How many of you here tonight have visited this storied realm before? If you have seen this show before, let me see your ones and exclamation points in the chat now. And how many of you here tonight are seeing this for the very first time? If you are new to this realm, show us your twos and @ symbols in the chat. If you are new, you should know that what you're about to witness is entirely improvised. Our heroes have no idea what terrifying dangers lie in wait for them. Thankfully, they are mighty heroes indeed. Bright stars shining out in the firmament against chaos and evil wherever they may rear their avaricious brow. Those heroes gather before you now, beginning with Sorrow, the elven beastmaster druid.
Yes, just me, Sorrow. Hello, it's me again. I'm gonna be entirely honest with you. I'm not feeling great these days. I feel like I'm living up to my name a little bit. I last time got trapped inside a genie and learned I was a jerk. So I'm going through a lot emotionally, but I think today I'm just worried about being nice. Not a jerk. I'm going to try and be a nice guy. Nice guy. Fuck you if you don't think I can do it. No, that's not it.
So close to being a nice guy.
Yeah.
Will Sorrow achieve his goal? Let's find out. But next, let's see our next hero, Griswold, the blacksmith, a perfectly normal man who is certainly not an assassin.
Listen to me. I want to tell you something. I want to address an issue. Throughout all this journey that we've been on, it's come to my attention that I've been really telling everyone that I'm a normal man. And that's all I am. A normal man who believes in honor and trust and being not a jerk. But I want you to know, I have a secret. And that secret is that what I said is true. I'm a normal man. I'm just normal.
What a frightening secret that Griswold the blacksmith has shared with us. Also not a jerk. You know who once was a jerk? Julius the Orange. He was once a villain, but now has joined the side of the heroes and fights for truth and justice and his long-lost husband.
Grimly's dead. My husband stolen. My orange peel. I'm rotting. I'm starting to rot. I don't know how much time I have left, and things are not going too well with me, but hopefully by becoming a good person and less of a landlord, I'll be able to turn things around for myself and the people that I love. It's just, I'm really not taking this Grimly death well right now.
Yes, Julius has touched on a sensitive issue. Our show is now in its penultimate episode, and so there's plot galore, including the recent death of Grimly the Goblin. Thankfully, Grimly is being replaced this week by his nephew, Brimley the Goblin.
Oh, yeah, baby. What up? Here we are. Finally, Brimley's getting out from his mama's basement and he's going hardcore. He is ready to join some evil people and he's ready to rock and roll and take on the world. Because watch out now, Brimley's into his house. Woo!
What's this cool new episode 5 character, Brimley the Sunglasses? So intense. But that's not all that's been happening in our plot. Also joining the forces of darkness, though he was once a hero. Snatching the great sword Excalibur, we have Reginald, the Goose Druid.
Yes, it's true. I stepped out on my own after I could no longer trust who I thought were my friends. And I went to find my great uncle, my last known relative. And I fought a bunch of stone monsters, a whole fleet of them solo. But when I went to find my uncle, he had been what seems to be pecked to death by some large bird of prey. So I needed time to deal with how to wield my new power of Excalibur, so I flocked. I just flocked and flocked, took a break, flocked some more, really cleared my head, flocked with all the geese, And now I'm off to see the last person I knew who held an extreme amount of power. The owner of the orphanage I grew up in. I will seek his advice.
Oh, so much plot. Yes, sometimes you just need a good flock, as Reginald has told us. And now, last and certainly not least, we have our arch villain, Brigitte, the owl sorcerer.
Not that it matters to anyone now, but it's actually my birthday. You know, it's actually a funny story because I wasn't always an owl, as I think I've said on occasion. And before I always was enamored by this idea. You know, an owl can turn its head 270 degrees. 270 degrees! And I always thought to myself, if only I could have eyes in the back of my head. That's what I thought, you know, if only. You know, now I have it. I have the equivalency of that. I've got 207-degree range of motion in my neck. My feathers are designed for silent flight. I can be anywhere. I can see anything. And, you know, I find myself, when I turn around and use the eyes in the front or the back of my skull, I see that, in fact, I'm completely and utterly alone. I have plans to celebrate with friends over dinner. Sure, the friends were hired henchmen of mine, but we would laugh, and I will tell them the stories of, you know, my owl birth, and they would cry out, please stop, we hate it, don't show us the teeth again, and then I would say, threaten to throw one of them out of the window, and we'd have some fun, but instead I'm here in my lair, as it were, alone on my, what is it now, I don't know what it would be, 406th birthday, you know, and that's not a good age to be alone. So I suppose what I'm saying is I miss Brimley. And, not Brimley, I don't miss him. I miss Grimley, his uncle. I miss a lot of uncles that I murdered. You know, actually, I remember once I had an uncle, and he was big. He was going to be in pictures, you know, and that was something where I really found myself saying that, you know, I wish I could do that. And I talked to my uncle about it. This is again before I became an owl, so that would have been 200, probably about 66 years ago, I'd say. But he was really fabulous. He could move mountains with his words. You know, people would come from far and wide. He'd be doing these shows. Anyway, I asked him, I said, you know, what's the gift? What's the tool here? You know, not to be an uncle. I should say not to be an uncle because, as I said, I do have a penchant for murdering them. But no, instead I was asking, you know, I was asking to myself, oh, look, a little set of words. Thank you for saying that. Where does this come from? What kind of a show?
A terrifying villain indeed. Yes, well, it's her birthday. You gotta let her monologue. That's how it works. Yes, mighty heroes, terrifying villains, important stakes, magic swords, all kinds of adventure. It's D&D Live. And for today's episode, we take you to the Mountains of Finance, where Reginald the Goose Druid is trying to find the former owner of his orphanage. We have turned to you, our audience, for a suggestion as to who that might be. Who might he be bringing Vaxcalibur to? And we're going to take the evil dragon O'Leary in his dragon's den. Ooh, spooky, topical, relevant. So let's take you now to Reginald the Goose Druid, flapping his mighty wings as he descends towards the spires of the Mountains of Finance, trying to find his old orphanage running guy, the evil dragon O'Leary.
O'Leary! O'Leary, guess what? You're not the only one who can fly now, baby! Why don't you show yourself? I've got a question for you. O'Leary. Oh.
Who dares disturb O'Leary?
As Reginald's voice rings out across the glass-paned mountains of the Mountains of Finance, a terrifying voice is heard, the voice of a great beast slumbering in the deep.
O'Leary, you don't recognize my voice? Maybe you'd recognize it Years ago, as a little boy, running through these very mountains, dancing with mops, pretending they were friends and people, while you counted your gold, you greedy son of a gun.
Oh, O'Leary. I am O'Leary, and you are Reginald. I made a mistake there.
What? I see time has hit you quite hard.
It's been really bad. Laying in slumber in this dragon's den. I've just been waiting for someone to come visit, and you, Reginald, have returned.
Well, I wish I could say this was a social visit, but I need to know what to do with power.
I have power.
Well, you're not alone anymore. Recognize this?
Excalibur, the mighty. Give it here.
Okay, no, you're so greedy. This is just like back in the day. You'd give us a little bowl of porridge, then you'd ask for it back. It's why even give it to us if you just wanted it back.
Back in the day, this sounds like a spotlight monologue from Reginald the Goose Druid about his orphanage past.
I remember. It was just me, Peter, Bjorn, and John, and the dragon O'Leary. He'd keep us on his mountain, make sure we tidy every bit of the mountain, make us do dances and jigs for him, and they were never good enough! No dance, no jig. The lyrics are bad, the dance moves are off, the timing is inadequate. Well, looks like I'm more than a performer now. I'm actually out there, O'Leary. I'm doing things. Not for your entertainment, but for the benefit of the world, or at least it was until the world turned its back on me. They don't realize that I'm so much more than a goose. They just think I'm some bird, any bird. They called me a duck, a little chicklet, a little dove. No, I'm a goose man. Goose are powerful, defensive. They take care of their families. Now, I guess I just have to take care of me.
Oh, what an edgy backstory. Reginald has turned into a proper anti-hero.
Very good, Reginald. I will tell you the secret to power. The only thing to do with power is to get more power. I've been sitting in this dragon's den having people come and pitch me ideas for more things I can take, more products I can have, more power. That's what you must do. Go out into the world, make people prove themselves to you, and get more. Always more.
So use what I have and create an empire.
Yes.
Are you okay?
No, it hurts to laugh.
I know how to wipe out on an evil laugh, and that's an evil laugh if I've ever heard one. Yes, Reginald is being corrupted by the great dragon O'Leary to grasp power and rise to the apex of might in the realm of Tirana. Now we are going to join our heroes as they track Reginald towards the mountains of finance. But this is when we turn to you, our viewers. Let us know in the chat, what wandering monster might our heroes encounter in the mountains of finance? Let us know what wandering monster you think might lurk in the mountains of finance. And in the meantime, while we're breaking the reality, why not donate to Bad Dog Theater at www.baddogtheater.com/D&D Live. What a smooth plug. But now, let's join our heroes as they continue their journey through the woods of Tirana with the high spires of the mountains of finance in the distance. Let's watch.
Right. What sort of walking game shall we play this time?
don't need
I'm
to
getting
play
a
on
bit
Monday.
bored of it. Can we play a quick game? Maybe punch buggy or something? If we see some sort of punch buggy, a horse-drawn punch buggy, we can hit each other. That'd be fun. I don't know.
Sure. Yes, sure. Let's play a game. I'm into that. Let's play a game. That'll be fun for everyone.
It's just nice to
Okay.
pass the time.
Oh, I want to pitch. Can I pitch Never Have I Ever?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Hey,
yes.
yeah.
Let's
Get
play
the
that
weekend.
until a punch buggy comes along, and then watch out. I'm kidding. I'm normal.
Okay, I'll start. Okay. I don't have hands, so I'll just have to have you guys use your imagination.
We hold our fingers up, and if we've done it, you drop a finger.
Yeah. Right. All right.
Okay.
Yes. Never have I ever backflipped over a man and punched his heart out and then started drinking out of his heart.
Great. All right. Well, which finger should I put down? That one, and then I guess for each time that I've done that. Yeah, there we are. All right. Never. Okay, and it is my turn now.
Yeah.
Never have I.
Wait, hold on. You put down one. I looked away. I was giving some serious side eye, and when I returned my eye to the forward position, I noticed that 4 fingers were put down. You know what? Let's keep going. Let's just play
you
the
do
pattern.
right.
I think
Yeah.
it's
So
better if
just
we
you
don't
do it
bring
for
it up.
every
Yeah,
time
that's
that
a
you've
question.
done that.
Yeah,
deed.
you do it once. Okay.
Never.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Never have I ever kissed someone. Just kissed once. My wife. I kissed her. Back in the day. Could we do I'm doing monologue.
I
Could I
think
do
go
monologue?
ahead.
Okay.
Seems
I
like-
kissed her. We shared one kiss by the lake. I asked her on a romantic rendezvous, and she said yes. And we went to the lake on a date, and I said, "Madam," this was at the end of the date. I said, "Madam, may I kiss you?" And she said yes. And I kissed her but once on the lips. And that was all it took to grow a family.
Sorry,
For
I
that's
don't-
where families come from. Kissing.
Sorry, should we stop this? This is too much
It's just-
information,
I feel
right?
like
We just.
Yes.
I mean, I actually think it's not enough. Out of curiosity, you said you had a bunch of children, is that right?
That's correct. I've got a good handful of children. At me farm right now, doing farm stuff. Just normal farm stuff.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
you-
keep playing. Let's keep
Yes,
playing.
great.
No.
Thank you.
I really want to interrogate this for just a second. And so you just kissed the one time, and boom, a bunch of children.
We kissed and the sparks flew so hard between our lips that she became pregnant with 6 kids. And they
Okay.
all came out at one after the other. I have 6 twins.
Okay, let's keep playing. I have one more question.
Sorrow.
Okay,
It
Yes.
sounds like through your inquiry into the implausible nature of how many kids that Griswold Scrumptious has relative to the number of times he's kissed, you're attempting to divert attention to the fact that you did not drop any fingers for having ever kissed someone. Would you like to take up the die of? Would you like to take up the die of power? Oh, you dropped one. Okay, never
Yeah, I
mind.
did. I mean,
Okay, cool.
but I have my own secrets if you want me to roll for both.
No, okay, we'll save it. We'll save it.
That was almost slick.
I noticed that you dropped your finger when you said you kissed.
Just one, though. I
Yes.
only kissed once.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing. Kissing is. If you do it safely, it's fine. If you don't do it safely, you get 6 twins. And I didn't do it safe.
I'm going
That's
to.
fine.
Can I steal your never have I ever turn?
Yes, I'm. Yes.
Never have I ever hired small people and trained them as assassins/mercenaries in my
that's good.
homemade boot camp.
Now, I have to ask a follow-up question to this.
Great.
Small people, do animals count as people?
Yes.
Wonderful.
All
Okay.
right. So, one for each time that define boot camp.
Each
Like-
time?
One for each time you've done. Oh.
Okay. Yes.
Like a boot camp, like you got some you chopped some wood to make like an obstacle course.
Wood
You make
chopping,
them
yeah.
throw knives at targets. Like you train them in
Alright.
weaponry in battle,
Weaponry in battle.
even if it's not the safest thing for their age. That kind of boot
Okay,
camp.
then one for each one
And
that I've
one
done
for
it.
each individual.
All
time.
fingers down for my
Okay.
6 twins. Yes.
So-
Yes, I've done that. Yes, they're trained.
Okay.
They're normal. It's a normal thing to do. Self-defense.
I have further questions. And I know I put all of my fingers down, but I am a beast master, and so I master beast. That's the whole thing. It's in the name. But you're from what I recall, what was the term you used? Normal man.
That's right. Normal.
Julius, you
Right.
want to take this one? Or...
I don't know. Okay. You're a normal man, right? You're a normal man.
Interesting. Yes.
Okay, sure. You're a normal man. Let's put all fingers back up. Let's put all fingers back up.
But
And
my fingers are in the position I use when I'm in battle and I'm killing somebody. And once they're engaged, they're engaged.
Okay, well,
I can't just pop them back up.
we'll put
They're
them
like
into
this until they've seen blood.
maybe
Probably
friendly
would've been
fun
good to leave with
mode.
that.
Is there a friendly fun mode? Let's just
maybe
okay.
relax
So
them.
let's do like a reverse. If you have done something, maybe you open your fingers back up.
Okay.
Oh,
you-
that's good.
I like
Right?
it if we're playing a game. Sure.
Yeah. So if you never have I ever, if you have done this, you open your fingers back up. Never have I ever had a boozy drink with buddies. Totally
I've done
normal
that.
thing to do. Yeah, you've done that. It's a normal thing to do.
Mhm.
Every normal man or person has done that. So I expect to see all your fingers shoot right up like a shooting star. They shoot right up.
It was a
Ooh!
night of many regrets.
All right.
One night.
I've got one.
Okay,
Oh,
sure.
sorry. Yeah, no. Yeah, I didn't mean to
No, it's
interrupt.
just another monologue, big and
Oh,
long.
I just had
big and
I had
long.
another follow-up question about that.
Sure.
Never have I ever killed the person I was drinking with.
Back engaged.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay,
shoot, we're back.
okay.
It doesn't matter. We'll just hold these. We'll hold these, and I'll put them in my pockets. And then and you don't have to worry.
Yeah, maybe that's
You're
just
friends. You can trust me. I believe in trust, and I trust you, so you can trust me.
Julius, could I speak to you for just a second? Over here, behind this tree.
Shall I wait over there?
Could you go normal over there? Yeah.
Sure, I'll just be normal by the creek.
Okay,
Here we
yeah.
go. Oh,
sounds good.
no, this way. There's the creek over here.
Julius,
Okay, great.
are you
great,
watching
yes.
over my shoulder? What's he
Yeah.
doing?
I think he's punching water. He's
Okay.
punching the creek.
Yeah.
He's winding up. He's winding up for a super punch. Oh, he punched right through the creek's heart. He has the creek's heart in his hands, and he is squeezing the. Okay, I think he just murdered nature, and he's
Yeah.
drinking from.
Oh, okay.
the-
I mean, the drinking would have been normal if it wasn't for the lead up, but that was
Yeah.
a lot of lead up.
This is terrifying. Oh, okay. He's practicing some advanced physical moves. Okay, he just broke a tree in half. He is strangling a tree. Can you even
Yeah.
choke wood? He's choking wood.
Choking out,
Okay.
He's choking out a tree.
He's
All
hauling
right.
it away.
Um.
I feel mildly concerned for our safety, but he's.
Rock
he's-
bottom. The people's elbow.
I think
He's not
these
very
are
close out.
wrestling moves. Okay, yes, these are indeed
Right.
wrestling moves. He's wrestling.
Cause Stone Cold said so.
Oh, he's referencing his name Stone Cold. That's something. Maybe we can figure that out.
Yeah,
I just don't think he's ever going to tell us the truth until we continue to trick him about it.
we need to get down to the bottom of him before he hurts one of us.
Yes. And drinks are hard.
He's gonna
That's a real
see a
possibility.
punch buggy and punch through one of us. Like, I'm scared.
Julius, I just want to really outline this. You were the evil one who
Wait,
was
wait,
trying
wait.
to kill me, and
Yeah.
I'm more scared of that guy. Way more scared. Like, you actually actively tried to end my life. That guy, still spooky as hell.
Well,
You know?
this is at least a cute moment. I think a butterfly just landed on his shoulder, right? He's not all scary.
Yeah,
Okay, he's
maybe that's a full. That's not even mine. That's oh dear.
Oh god. That's like a +4 holy hammer.
Did he just rip his own mustache off?
No one will ever know.
Aren't
Sorry.
our heroes lovable and normal? Yes, but a normal group of heroes we have doing normal things that you would typically expect to see adventure heroes do in a fantasy setting. But what about our villains? Let's touch base with our villains who are having a hard day. Because, of course, Gentle Grimly has been slain. So we now go to the cemetery where birthday girl Brigitte is giving her respects to poor, gentle, dead Grimly. Let's watch.
And you can tell everybody that this is your song. It might seem quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life was. Now when you were in the world. Shooby-dooby-dooby, bring in the drums, drums it. Sorry, I didn't want to do this today, Grimly. I'm here because I wanted to say how sorry I am for probably killing you, or my neglect being responsible for your death. I'm really sorry that I ended up, I said that I gave you scissors for hair. I thought that'd be a cute idea, like, whoa, small town criminal, it gets a scissor for hand situation, but then he ended up, like, carving ice or something. I don't know. Anyway. These are for you. I know you're a tulip guy. So, your nephew is a disaster, so that's kind of familiar to me. But more importantly, Grims, it's my birthday, and I have no one left to spend it with. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday you too. All righty, let's get this party started.
No.
All right.
What is this? What? No, Brimley, I told you I don't. You brought me a gift basket? What is this? Did you give me this?
Yeah, just things I found around, just I put it together, got a bow in there.
These are my things.
What?
Put this somewhere. Give this to someone. Who do you think you are, Brimley? All right, I'm here with your uncle, okay? Somebody who meant something. Somebody who knew how to be a villain. I can't even see what's in your eyes.
Can't even see what's in my eyes. Let me tell you what's in my eyes, love.
What?
The willingness to do a party. Come on, let's get over this whole where's me Grimly? He's gone and Brimley's
It's
here,
not
okay?
just Grimley, though, is it? Okay, Julius is gone. Julius is gone too. Okay, and I had a number of henchmen that were all kind of contingent because they thought, oh, Julius is cool. Julius is really cool. He's Julius is an orange, and then here's this other guy, and he's sick. He's got scissors for hands, and they were really staying with me for that. And now what do I have? Nothing.
Well, wish I had a drink for a hand. Wouldn't that be great?
You want to have a drink for a hand?
I mean, not literally.
Yeah, no, I'm going to do that for sure. That's a great idea. But, let's do it, baby. Come on. Dungy.
Dungy.
We're going to do this. We're getting ready to go.
Brigitte, are you going to attempt to use your sorceress magic to give Brimley a drink?
Yep.
For a hand.
I want to give him a drink for a hand, baby. He said it.
A drink for a hand. Okay, that's better than drink for a head. Let's take up the die of power.
It'd be hard to do.
And roll to see how successful this sorceress magic will be.
Perfect. Probably the perfect roll.
Is a 6.
Ooh. So how good is that?
So it's a drink, but it's not a great one. It's like...
It's a brio.
It could be a brio.
You're getting a brio for a hand.
Oh, it's the taste of Italy. Like the muddy sewers of Italy.
What?
Listen.
You've been to another realm?
Oh, yes.
What's it like?
I've just been I spent my 20s just like hitchhiking around different realms.
Yeah.
There's lots of interesting ones.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What else? Like, where else did you go?
I went to North Uppersburg,
Oh.
and I went to South Downersburg, and I went to.
You know what's so fun about you, Brimley? I feel like I can actually almost see myself.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you're reflected in me, You're just right there.
I have never felt closer to someone because I can see myself in you, literally, not figuratively, literally.
Ricky, listen, love. Why are we still doing this? Why are you still trying to take things and be so mean to people? I mean, can't we just like have a good time? You got a castle. You got a lair. Like,
I don't. Yeah, I have those things, but I used to have a family.
Oh.
Yeah, I used to have 6 kids.
Oh.
Yeah, this would be a while ago now, but I was young, comparatively, I guess. Mid 2-3s, I don't know, but I met someone really special, really, really had the gift, to kill. And anyway, we fell in love, and he for a while killed for me exclusively, and that was special. And then I was cursed to take owl form, as you see me now. And so for the last number of years, I've been cursed to fly about, trying to find my way back to that life, to those people. And I thought Vaxcalibur was my solution, Apparently Julius thought the same, and then this goose came in and really frigged it all up. But I was hoping, Brimley, that if I got Vaxcalibur, that I could go back, to my old life, to my old way of being. I wouldn't have to be murdering uncles, and sorry about that. I wouldn't have to be out here taking certain people's things and mixing them up with other people's things, which is something I like to do. Is that my cow? Is that your cow? Should we start a feud over it? Yes, things like this. For a while, I took all of the trolls' heads and I just put them out, not on spikes or anything. I just left them in a field or something, and that scared people for sure. There was this one other time, you might like this one actually. This was good. I was talking to this elf, and I should say the elf was Brimley.
What? Hi. Oh, great story.
You're falling asleep.
Oh,
I'm trying to tell you my whole life story, and you're sleeping.
Oh, cool. Wow. And you did what? Ow. Oh, whoa. That's crazy.
What did I say last?
Oh, you said, Brimley, you're so cool. Oh, you're so
Brimley,
cool.
You know what? Brimley, forget it. You have a silly set of skills, and I've decided how I can best use them. The goose who took my golden egg that I want to track down, he I'm sure likes to party, and you, master of parties,
he likes to party.
I wonder if you might prepare a party that a goose would attend. Is that something you could do? I want something that a goose human. I want bird feed. I want human feed. I want people to be able to be up top, tree level, and I want them down. I want music. I want dancing, but I also want flying. All right.
You want lights. You want sparklers. You want people hitting each other in the face. Oh, you want like a really shallow pool, like above ground. You want a staircase that you can't go up, but you can
I
go
do want
down.
that. I
You
actually
want
would like that. I'd like one where you go up but you're going down at
ribbons,
the same time.
but they're too bright to look
Oh my!
at.
Okay, could you do one of those things where it's a fountain, but it's not chocolate? It's it's like cheese or something different, like a bit fun.
A
You know, kind
fondue.
of like it's like soda, or something like that. Oh, and have you ever had those, where you get the headphones and I have the music that I hear and you have the music that you hear, but maybe we're not hearing the same thing, so we have
They're
to
not
turn
the
it to the
same
same thing,
thing.
so that we're hearing the same
It's
thing.
like some people are hearing screams, like really loud screams, and the other people are just hearing that tone that just like gets inside your head and you can't get it out.
No, I love that.
A devious scheme being hatched by our villains. A flash mob trap specifically designed for part human, part goose people. The goose that laid the golden egg, Reginald himself. What is Reginald up to? We leave now Brimley with Toronto's own Brio for a hand, and birthday girl Brigitte to join Reginald, who is high up in the spires of the Mountain of Finance, surveying the domain that might one day be his, looking out and seeing a tempting-looking party beginning to form on the streets below.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I have the power, and O'Leary told me to get more power. Well, everybody knows you don't become powerful without screwing someone over. I already got a big investment for O'Leary right before I killed him. Now, I'm going to take this power and mass produce it. This cures all magical ailments. Well, I'm gonna cure everyone's until I'm the only one with power. Yes, that's what I'll do. But first, I'm going to pretend that I've given it to myself and just become another average guy and join my little hero friends.
Speaking of his little hero friends, we now go to the heroes who have heard the sounds of this cool party and are attempting to gain access. However, who should be standing as a guardian at the gate to this party but this week's wandering monster? Yes, a terrifying wandering monster. The wandering monster suggested by you is an owl bear. In this case, a bear who's working for an owl. Who knows? We'll let him explain.
Halt! I am an owl bear. You cannot pass.
Of course you're an owl bear. I see the bear part for sure, and I'm sure you're an owl somehow.
Whoa! Hey,
I'm sorry.
Whoa! Excuse me.
No,
I am owl. I'm part owl. I'm mixed.
Okay, all right, and yes, of course.
Just because I pass as bear doesn't mean I'm not owl as well.
Okay,
dude.
and I didn't mean to offend. Of course not.
Okay.
We just want to gain access to that party right in there. Sorry, I can't point. My fists are engaged. Oh, hello, average man. You look, you're. I know an average man when I see one because I am
what are you
one.
doing here?
Don't recognize me without my wings, fellow average dude?
Oh my goodness, it's you, that bird boy.
Yeah, I thought about what happened, and I guess it was all my fault. So here I am, back to join you, now that I'm in my right mind. You were right to call me a dove and a chicken and all those things. Well, let's just get to killing this bear, okay?
Oh my goodness.
Bear! Wait, hold up. Are we just gonna stand around here and let him call me a bear? I'm an owl bear, okay? I see what's going on.
Looks like a bear to me. You know how it doesn't matter about what kind of bird anybody is. So even if you're kind of an owl, I don't care.
Have I ever aggrieved you in the past? Like, where is this heat coming from? I am just a bouncer bear, owl bear. Look what you've done.
Honestly, I might
Friends are
kind of be with
friends.
the bear on this one. You're going really hard. I really feel like we could just talk to this guy, but you are...
I'd love to kill this guy in your name.
Wow.
Dungeon Master,
Wow.
can I kill this guy? Just
Wait,
lob off
Dungeon
his
Master,
head.
can I at least get into it?
with a monologue. I have a long and storied past as an owl bear, and I need to talk about this. This is the only time owl bears get representation.
I'd love to hear it.
Like
It'll
this.
make the kill that much sweeter. I'd love to.
Wait. No, we don't have to kill anybody.
Yeah.
Owl bear.
Can't wait to watch his head roll.
You're attempting to give an impassioned monologue to save your owl bear existence. Let's roll to see how successful it will be. The owl bear's monologue is an 18, and so it will be a very stirring and moving monologue from the owl bear, but we'll see how Reginald chooses to react.
It was tough growing up on the south side, where my mama was an owl and my papa was a bear. Back in the day, owls were scared of the bears and bears were scared of the owls, but you know what? My family tried to make it work. But I would go to school and I would, with all the owls, it was a big owl community, strong, tight-knit owl community, and I would tower over all of them and they would all run away. So then I went to high school on the north side with the bears, and I would think owl thoughts and say owl sayings like a hooty hoo, etc. And they would make fun of me. All my life, I've been too owl for the bears and too bear for the owls. And what am I supposed to do? Now, I find myself here at the bottom of the BMO tower, the big mountain of owl bears. Finally feeling like I have a place. Finally feeling like I have a home. And now I'm gonna be murdered by 3 average dudes, and it is not fair. That's my story.
Honestly, that is so unrelatable to me as a former half human, half goose. I would just love to show my friends that I love them by just lobbing this bear's head off.
Well, I happen to find your story quite relatable for reasons that I can't get into. I also find that sometimes I'm a type of person who's caught between 2 worlds. It wants to be in one world so bad, but is drawn to the other. I agree. I feel you. I feel you.
So, does it seem that... Oh, what do you got there? So, oh yeah, that's Julius. Okay.
Yeah, what does the orange have to say? Which is you? Yeah, let's kill this guy. Let's cut this guy up. Let's chop him up. I don't care about this guy. Wow, that's a mean little orange you got there. But you know what? I'll just say what we always say in the neighborhood. I'll cut you. I'll cut you.
The owl bear is armed. And so, it seems like battle will be joined, but who will fight on what side? Reginald the Goose Druid, whose side are you fighting on?
Oh, I'm gonna kill that bear because these are my friends and I gotta do what I gotta do. Even if the other average guy doesn't realize it, it's the best thing to do.
And Griswold Scrumptious, what are you trying to do in this battle?
I don't want the battle to happen because I relate so badly, but as soon as I see blood, I get a rage that I want to join in. So I'll join in on whatever side I see blood first.
Great. And Sorrow, what would you like to do in this battle?
I'm suspicious of everyone, but I would like to, I suppose I'll fight the bear.
Very well. And Julius?
Yeah, I want to kill this guy. I don't know. I'm overcome with some sudden bloodlust. So you know what? Let's kill this. Yeah.
Okay.
That is what is wrong with your orange? I did nothing to him. Well, you see, the thing is, my aunt was killed by an owl bear, and she was my favorite aunt. Okay.
It's time for Julius to give a spotlight monologue here.
I don't need to be here for this. Wow. Yeah, my aunt, Bernice, was a lovely aunt. The greatest of all aunts in the greater Toronto area. She was landlord too. She owned plenty
a home in the east of York until one day the demographics of the neighborhood changed and owlbears started moving in and one murdered my aunt. And I have held a grudge. And you know what? Cancel me. Cancel me for it. I deserve to be canceled, but I don't like owlbears. Wait a minute, hold up, Julius. Hashtag not all owlbears. Although...
I relate to your story. I also have a dead aunt.
Owlbears aren't like a monolith, you know, Julius. It's just,
Exactly. What you gotta understand is that I am an owlbear, but I do not represent all owlbears. You are moving a lot while I'm talking to you. Are
Okay,
you okay?
this bad guy is helping the other bad guy. So are we the good guys or are we the good guys?
I don't know anymore.
Let's freaking kill this bear.
I'm
all
torn.
right? Okay.
Yeah,
I
let's
guess we
kill
don't
him.
care.
Let's kill him.
I
Let's
guess
kill
we
him.
don't care. I guess we don't care. Should we just all go home and eat porridge?
Somebody
Is that
make
what
the
we're doing?
first move and I'll join in.
And so, battle is joined. Let's take a roll to see the survivability of the owlbear. The higher I roll, the more likely the owlbear will get out of this fight alive. So, the first blow has been struck by Reginald, and the roll is a 17. And so, though blood will be spilled, the owlbear will escape with his pelt down. I don't know.
Blood will be spilled?
Blood will be spilled.
All right.
But now, battle is joined.
All right. Waiting for a little bit of blood to be spilled so I can see. Oh, yes, blood.
It's all over
I'm
my
about to join in. I've been waiting for this moment. Owl bear, other way. Owl bear.
Ow! You have so many weapons!
All right, owl bear. You better run, owl bear, or I'll finish you off. I
Monkey?
control myself.
Monkey?
Not the drill! Not the drill!
Don't make me do this.
My other aunt! Not my other aunt!
What? Wait, it's me, your niece.
Oh no.
This is my only uncle. My only uncle who's an owl bear and my only uncle in the whole world. You
You're
wouldn't
lucky.
kill him, would you?
Of course not. I had an uncle who died, and I relate to you and your story. Or at least I don't want to relate to your story of your dead uncle. So I'll leave your uncle. I was gonna drill.
won't. I'm
What?
sorry that you have to see this. And if you want revenge, you come get it.
Well, I'm sorry you'll have to see. Reginald.
Can I, Dungeon Master,
Monkey!
Yes, Reginald.
can I whisper in this bear's ear for a second out of earshot of all my...
Yeah, of course.
I'm sorry, but I'm doing this for all half-birds. You have sacrificed yourself for our honor. I am with you, and I will miss you.
Dungeon Master, can I bleed out near the half-bird so I can whisper something in his ear?
Oh yeah, totally. I'm into it. I'm so into it.
I would like to say on behalf of all owlbears and all half-birds, you're a traitor to the half-bird community.
I feel that way.
I wonder what they're saying.
For your niece.
I don't know if
I'm
it's
doing this for all half-birds.
super whisper.
You'll see it. You'll see it one day.
My
up.
niece is going to see this and resent the half-bird part of her for the rest of her life. How dare you do this to her?
Wow, did you so
Trust in me.
I'm gonna
Trust
go in
me.
and put my
I'm
head
not-
between them so I can maybe hear what they're saying.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
How could I trust a man that just stabbed me half to death? This is a hate crime. I'm gonna call the
Oh, hey, average guy.
Oh, hello. Yeah, just,
feels good to kill. Feels good to kill.
Stop talking about feeling good to kill.
killing
It'll
bad
trigger me.
guys.
Don't talk about that.
Don't even care if there's a little girl looking.
Let me touch
Doesn't bother me none. Doesn't weigh on my conscience.
Let me touch your sword while it's in him, just so I could just feel it. Maybe
you want
that
some
I
of this
put
blood?
Just
You
let me
want
feel
some of
this.
that?
Just let me feel the sword handle
There you
for a
go.
second.
There
That's
you go,
nice. Oh, that's enough. That's all I need. Oh, that was.
I feel nothing except good. I'm ready to party. I hear the music.
Very, very
not my
good.
fault.
Right,
Okay, weird about
everyone. I see this huge lineup coming out. Yeah, there's a lot of blood over here now. Wow, pre-party got wild, right, folks? Yeah.
Yes, this is a pre-party. That's right. Nothing
Everything about
else.
this is normal.
All right, just give me your names. Let's see if you're on the list.
Okay.
I'm not on the list. And someday I'll come back for you. Whatever you are, you tiny goose. I will kill you for my own uncle and for every bear that's ever had trouble with a goose.
I'm not a goose anymore.
Shaman!
All right, on. Get your revenge. Yeah, little bear. Great, so let's get our names going on.
Okay, I'm probably on the list. Griswold Scrumptious.
Griswold Scrumptious. Yeah, getting in there.
I'm on the list.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
I'm on the list.
Yeah.
All right. Woo!
Who else
the
we
names-
got?
Reggie?
Reggie. Reggie, let's get you in. Come on, Reggie.
Oh, excited to be here.
Sorrow and Julius.
Sorrow and Julius. Oh, get on in. Yeah, you know you've got the right to party.
I know it's suspicious. Great, yay! We'll talk about this.
Yeah, come
It's
on
gonna
in.
go
You're the
inside.
only 4 people on the list. Come on.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Just gonna touch on that again. The only fault. What?
I mean,
Ooh, crazy. There's birds
just open the
everywhere.
door,
Let's
just push them in the door.
Come on in. Come on, Sorrow and the Orange Julius.
Just go inside. I know.
Come on in. Great. All right. Oh,
For God's sake, I thought that you were going to invite more people, so it didn't seem so strange when they all came in together.
well, you gave me a list. I followed it.
Yes, I gave you a list as if these are the people that have to come, not the only people that have to come.
Oh, God, Brigitte, you keep going on about it's got to be like this, it's got to be like that. I mean, you ever just think, like, maybe it just happens?
What just happens? I lose my family, I lose, everyone I ever care about, I get turned into some other creature.
Oh, this is going to be another bummer speech?
No, it won't be a bummer speech. You're a bummer speech. Why don't you go bum around? You're like the mummers who comes into people's kitchens when someone's dead, except you're a bummer.
A reference I don't understand, okay?
Well,
Let's get on in.
I've got more for you. You know what? Get out of here. I'm going straight into the party. Get some other people here, or I swear I'll rip those sunglasses off and stick them where your eye sockets used to be.
Oh, God, all right. I'll go out. I'll find more people. Come on. Jeez.
And so, our heroes and villains are all gathered inside the dance club. Little do they know that it is a terrifying trap. Let us join them on that dance floor now.
Hi, Julius and I just saw something. Friends, we should probably talk. I think there might be something wrong with this dance club in the financial district. I know it sounds strange that anything bad would happen at a dance club in the financial district, but it really just seems like this is a bad place for us to be.
What? Yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks
no.
a lot. Thanks a lot.
Woohoo! Okay,
What?
that's
You
bad.
as well? Yeah, sure. What is this?
Julius!
It doesn't matter. Oh yeah. I'll do anything.
He's too turned off the pixie dust. I don't know how we're gonna get to him.
Julius, you saw it too, right? Brigitte was right here. There's something wrong.
She was right there. She was right there.
Reggie.
was Brigitte here?
She was just right here, which means that she must be trying to do something. You still have Excalibur, right, Reggie?
Oh yes, I have Excalibur, and I would hate to find out that she would want it or want to invest in it or maybe die for it. All these options
Reggie,
seem so
I'm just
crazy.
gonna call this out right now. You've been like very specific and speaking in a way that involves a lot of pauses for like ever since you came back, and it's making me just a little suspicious, just a little bit. Not very suspicious because I'm not a jerk anymore. I'm a nice guy. I'm being nice. So I wouldn't accuse you. That would be insane. But I would maybe tell you to tell us the truth if you feel like it. If you feel like it, guys.
The truth is, I used a little Excalibur on myself because I hated being a bird, and so got rid of that. I'm just an average guy, just like my man over here. What are we doing? A little this?
Oh yeah, just a little of that.
That's fun.
You
And,
hated being a bird.
You didn't see me with my mustache off, did you?
Well,
I mean, never mind.
you guys just kept pecking at me, so it's like, why be a bird? Why do the right thing if it's just gonna come back in your face in such a negative way?
You're gritting
Sorrow,
your teeth
okay.
awfully hard.
Let's try this. We're at a party. Let's play a fun party game like Never Have I Ever.
I love
Oh,
never
good
have I
idea.
ever. I'll play.
Good idea.
Love
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's an average
think
dude's
it's-
game.
Brimley, Brimley, come over here to this corner where no one can see us. Brimley.
Yeah, I'm here. What?
Okay, so you see how they're all dancing and having a good time?
Yeah, they're having a great time. Let's not spoil the mood. Let's just let
No, it-
everyone gel.
I need to get Excalibur from the goose, alright?
Alright.
Now just watch for a moment when...
Never have I ever ridden a horse. I've
Okay.
ridden 3 horses.
All right.
I've ridden a
Yeah,
horse too.
yeah.
Great,
I got a
awesome,
great business idea for horses. It's an equestrian. It's a whole land of horses, and we sell the horses for 50 pieces a piece.
I love
Are
this.
you in?
I
Are you
love
in?
this idea. I love this idea. Yes,
Too
let's
much
do it.
pixie dust. You
Let's do
gotta
that.
stop the pixie
I like
dust.
It's a
Never-
great idea.
Hey,
Or do
here's
you want
one.
me to come up with a distraction or something?
How many drugs did you put at this party?
Oh, everything's made
Never-
of drugs here. It's been like coated on everything. We got pixie dust. We got
okay, I understand.
trolls.
So
For
never
what?
have I ever
Yeah.
betrayed or double-crossed my close friends / party. Let's see his fingers stay in the air.
You know
Oh,
what?
close friends? Close friends? No, I don't think I have.
If I'm being honest, I've betrayed some people in my time for.
Brimley,
Oh no!
Yeah.
I do need you to... Wait,
The fists are engaged.
did you see that mustache come off that man?
Yeah. He came in with a wicked hot mustache, and now it's gone.
No, you
thought
don't
you were
understand.
just
I know
An
that.
average guy like me.
What's that? What do you mean? I'm a normal man. What?
I don't think either.
What do you
of
why
us
is
are.
everyone
Have a
staring at me?
little bit of shit.
Brigitte, as Brigitte stares out at the normal form of Griswold, she recognizes someone from her past, someone that she has kissed.
Brimley,
Yeah.
that's no mustachioed gentleman.
It just
I
it's
think
like-
that might be former world-renowned assassin Clarence Clearwater.
Oh, and he's back here for his revival.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Oh,
And
it just keeps. It's my 5
I
o'clock
have to
shadow.
tell
It
you
keeps
that
coming.
I did, in fact, at one point kiss this man.
it doesn't. I mean, a kiss is just nothing. It's not like you got like half dozen
Brimley,
kids
you don't
after the kiss.
understand. No one understands. This is a classic birthday for me.
Wait,
Oh,
you.
But as Brigitte recognizes Clarence Clearwater revival across the dance floor, our heroes are in the midst of their own revelation, discovering that Reginald might not be who he purports to be.
Reginald, I can tell something is different about you. Tell me what it is. You're betraying us, aren't you? Show us Excalibur.
I'm not betraying you. I'm giving you and everyone exactly what they ever wanted.
That sounds
You
exactly
want
like the train.
Vaxcalibur? You're gonna get Vaxcalibur. Every single one of you
Okay,
will
that's what we're
get
asking for.
Vaxcalibur.
Why are you saying that like it's you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
You cling to your magic and doubt everybody else's or judge theirs like it is equal. Like somehow
Okay.
being a goose is a bad thing.
What
Well,
are
let's
you-
see when I'm the only one with magic. I might have had too many friggin' drugs.
Yeah, what are you
All
saying?
right.
I can't understand your pigeon.
I don't like being talked to like that, and when I'm riled up right now and my fists are clenched, oh, you all know what has to happen. I'm sorry.
Wait!
I'm sorry. I'm going to
I
engage
recognize
you.
your face. I knew your father. Ooh.
My
He
father?
taught me everything I knew after I escaped the orphanage.
Wait, what the hell?
Oh, you are a fortunate son, aren't you,
What?
Mr. Clearwater?
Don't ever say that name out loud again. You keep it in your head. If you think it, then don't let it get to your mouth and come out.
Your father, Clearwater, taught me how to fight, taught me how to be an assassin. But who knows? You know what? No, forget it. I'm just an average guy. Just an average guy like you. We can either leave this in secret, or you can help me right now to do
Whispering very
so.
loud.
Your whispers are
Very-
so.
So loud.
Do you hear? Do you understand me, Clearwater?
Oh,
You
it would
keep
s-
this little secret. You be on my
You're
side, and I'll
yelling.
keep your little
You're
secret. I'll keep your
yelling
little
with your
secret
hand on
too.
your
Been yelling the whole
I'll
time.
keep your little secret if you
I
keep my secret.
understand what you're saying.
It would seem that Reginald is attempting to tempt Clearwater to join him in his crusade. Clearwater, will you be able to resist? Let's take up the die of power and roll to see. We're rolling for Clearwater's resistance to this bad moon rising over our traveling band.
Come
Boy,
on,
I wish-
Clearwater.
Well, I wish I could play royalty music, but I can't. And the score is an 11, so middle of the road and giving us so little information that it will be entirely up to Clarence as to whether or not he will join Reginald.
Clarence, no. Please.
If I join
Walk the
you,
line between bad and good with me.
I've walked that line before, and I've in fact walked on the other side of the line a lot longer than you ever have, meaning that I've been bad before, is what I'm saying. You're but a wee boy at being bad. You're like 4 days old at being bad. I'm 75 years old at being bad, and I'm born again on the other side of the line as a 1-year-old boy, and I like being good. So in fact, I'm going to be remaining on that side.
Then that's
I've got a
your decision.
lot more fake mustaches where that old one came from.
You could hide behind that stash, but we'll
Dungeon
always
Master.
know who you are.
Yes,
Dungeon
sir.
Master, I would like to take this opportunity while he's distracted to try and steal Vaxcalibur from him.
Sorrow, you're going to attempt to use your stealthy ranger powers to steal Vaxcalibur from Reginald's back pocket, now exposed because of the absence of large feathery wings.
That's right.
Let's take up the die of power and roll to see if this gambit will be successful. It's another 11! Boy, oh boy! Really not getting much
Good.
from the old die of power. And so it will be entirely up to Reginald as to whether or not he will notice you.
Hey, Clearwater,
What?
watch this. Your
mean-
dad taught me the best thing ever. The old switcheroo. Hey, Sorrow,
What?
enjoy Vaxcalibur.
Oh, is this not it?
No, it's
well, then-
it. Go ahead, try it out.
No, the way you said that, it made me think that it wasn't it. And also,
You
you,
heard
just said
me?
a thing about a
You heard me
switcheroo,
whisper?
So, you're very bad at whispering, yes.
Classic.
Clearwater.
I would never betray my father's invention of the switcheroo and tell this person that it's been switched. I wouldn't.
Good. Let's
Wait.
watch as they use it.
I'm
I wasn't really
torn.
planning. I actually kind of had a plan to bring it someplace else, so I wasn't really going to use it, but, sure, stab.
Who is it stabbed into?
Stab you, enemy, you're Reginald, stab.
Oh, yes.
Okay, well, that's just a standard stab wound of a small sword that I made. Very
Yeah.
cheap. Get.
Yeah.
Get.
Well, then I suppose I can steal this, can't I? Yeah, the real one.
Yes, thanks to the magic of having another pen on hand. Sorrow
Look,
has...
Clearwater, look what I have.
I'm gonna go for
this
it.
Clearwater.
It would seem that...
That's the real one.
Wait a minute.
It would seem that there's more than one Vaxcalibur, but not all Vaxcaliburs are created equal. Which is the true Vaxcalibur whose magic is awaited in Riverdale? Strange things have befallen our party.
And
But
I
we
also have one too.
Oh yes, everybody's got a Vaxcalibur. We now see Brigitte and Grimly have Vaxcaliburs as of their own. Yes,
I've been trained in
yeah, I got a
switcheroo
couple.
as well.
yes, everyone has a Vaxcalibur. But which is the true one? For that, we will have to wait until our final episode of D&D Live next week as our story concludes. Yes, in the Vales of Riverdale. Yeah, because we have to end it there on this dramatic cliffhanger. Ooh, what will happen? You have to come next week to find out. Thank you so much for watching this episode of D&D Live. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please donate to Bad Dog Theater at baddogtheater.com/D&D Live. And I would love to shout out our lovely cast. Let's begin with Chris Wilson as Griswold Scrumptious.
Oh, there I am.
Oh, wait, there's also a small pen here.
Hello, my name's Chris Wilson. The only thing I have to plug is my podcast. This time it's different. Check it out every Wednesday.
Nice. And now let's throw it to birthday girl Liz Johnston, or a small pen.
Hi. I'm stuck like this. So, thank you so much. And I'm going to Tuesday night, 7 p.m. on Bad Dog Comedy TV right here. Called our next guest. I have an amazing guest, S.A. Atoll next tomorrow, and I'm really excited. Please tune in. I'm sorry I'm still a pen.
That's great. Next, we've got Kyah Green as Sorrow the Ranger.
I don't have any.
Okay, great. Next, we've got Ted Hambly as Grimly the Goblin and Brimley the Goblin.
Hey, I don't know of anything either. Support Bad Dog, support comedy online.
Sweet. Now we've got Andrew Bushell as the treacherous Reginald the Goose Druid.
Watch this show and watch Hookup on Tuesday nights.
Sweet, thank you. And Ajahnis Charley as Julius the Orange and the surprisingly sympathetic Owlbear.
Yes. Feel free to watch High Tea Wednesdays at 7. This week I have special guest from UCB's Characters Welcome, Elena Skopados. So check it out.
Very cool. Yes, I'd also like to thank Ben Steamroller Art for our poster design, Seann Tabares, who's in our booth highlighting your lovely comments, and Ayaka Kinugawa, who has done some of our theme music. You can catch her show Mondays at 7, Ayaka's Kitchen on Bad Dog Comedy TV. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good night.
Mm-hmm.